The sun represents the origin of all existence. This is remarkable because, according to the findings of modern physics, the waves or particles emitted by the sun actually form the basis of everything that exists in this solar system. The sun represents the electrical principle of expansion, yang. It is attributed to the element fire. The position and aspect of the sun can be used to determine a person's general energy level on a mental, emotional, and physical level. The zodiac sign in which the properties of the sun are embodied is Leo. The fact that the moon reflects sunlight gives rise to its archetypical character of concentrating light and transforming it into matter. The moon therefore represents, among many other things, the uterus and motherhood itself. The moon combines properties of the water and earth element. That is why it is associated with emotions as well as with health and healing. The moon represents the magnetic principle of contraction, yin. The sun and moon, yin and yang, are monopolar planetary forces. The zodiac sign in which the properties of the moon are embodied is Cancer. Mercury in ancient literature is associated with the elements water and air. Its property is to network things with each other, to receive information, to decode it, and to transmit it to different levels and recipients. Like the other subsequent planets, Mercury has a bipolar character. The electric yang pole of Mercury is embodied in the zodiac sign Gemini, the magnetic yin in Virgo. The Venus principle could best be described as the quality of a cosmic designer, designing the form and function of everything that appears on the material plane. Venus is also the principle of harmonious union, starting at the atomic and molecular level. The same principle works through bonds and connections between individuals, even in the interaction of entire cosmic processes. The electric pole of Venus is embodied in the zodiac sign of Libra, the magnetic pole in Taurus. Mars, on the other hand, it is the separating principle that embodies the individual will and the ego. Mars is associated with the fire element, and its indicator of a person's physical strength. Mars is the initial impulse of every event and the energy behind conflicts and confrontations. But without Mars, there is no initiative and no individuality. No pioneering spirit that can motivate others to set off for new shores, and much more. The electric pole of Mars is embodied in the zodiac signs Aries, the magnetic pole in Scorpio. Jupiter is the function of expansion, while the Sun embodies its principle. Jupiter is growth and expansion in every relationship and on all levels. This often has a positive effect, but you should keep in mind that a rapidly growing Cancer can also be attributed to the dynamics of Jupiter. Jupiter is associated with the element of fire. Also, in ancient literature, it is also associated with the element of air. Overall, Jupiter represents generosity, spiritual growth, and spatial expansion. Saturn defines boundaries by embodying the function of contraction. In Saturn, the form that emerged from the solar energy concentrated by the moon manifests itself in the shape that Venus gave it. Saturn is therefore material reality in the broadest sense, and it is the resistance whose overcoming through discipline and willpower has a transformative effect. Using the example of a bodybuilder, with the strength of Mars and the will of Mars, you overcome the resistance of Saturn and thereby stimulate the growth of your muscles. Jupiter. Saturn is associated with the elements earth and water. This also corresponds to the basic emotional mood of the melancholic. someone who likes to withdraw and reflect on the problems until he finds new solutions. This explains why the electrical pole of Saturn is embodied in the zodiac sign of Aquarius. The magnetic one, on the other hand, is in Capricorn. However, this brief and far from complete overview of the properties of planetary archetypes only provides a portion of the parameters that make up the whole patterns in a horoscope, the position of the planets in a zodiac sign, their aspects to each other, and the specific areas of influence designated by the so-called houses or fields only together create a complete pattern. Its analysis and interpretation can be applied to both the character structure of a personality and the disposition of physical health. From this you can read the nature of certain events as well as the relationship between two individuals and countless other things.
Remember, understanding these celestial influences can offer profound perspectives on our lives and personalities. If you enjoyed this deep dive into astrology, make sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on social media for the latest news and exclusive content. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.